Leave me alone. Anyways, so we gotta be looking out for our sister. I got a special project for you guys. This is Project Sammy G. Find me anything on this man. Anything. So, what do you guys got for me?
Man, found nothing on this guy.
Yeah, nothing. No.
Bye.
Ah,
Bye.
kasi nahimari.
I got nothing.
Know my name.
Clearly a lot of love for this couple. Give them a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for putting together this awesome video. And next up, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to invite the bride's parents to come and say a few words.
Hello, everybody. I'm Reshma's dad, Manish, and she's her mom. Now, Reshma told me to give a speech. Hello? Oh, okay. Okay, Reshma told me to give you a speech, and I didn't have time to prepare it. So I'm here, and I'm going to say what comes from my heart. And that's what that DJ Ravi also agreed. Okay. Reshma was born in August 92, and sorry, 91. 92 it was Nishant. And since then, she has been the pain in where you know. But I still love her. We all love her. But she's always been energetic, always aggressive, always run to do everything. And it was very hard to hold her when she was little child. And her little friends know, including CS daughter Nishal. They all grew up together. And today she is. And I'm very proud of her because she, despite all the mischiefs and all these things she did, but she always stayed straight on the line and went all the way to the success. And she made me proud of her. Okay. And yeah. And I'm always worried that what will happen to her. You know, every daughter's parents have a worry what kind of boy their daughter gonna get and this kind of thing. So, but one thing I knew about my daughter that she will always have a right choice. I didn't have to dictate her or preach her that okay, you have to look these things for in the boy and those kind of things. I never had that. Of course, she had sometimes, all the time. But I never, because I knew. And luckily, everything worked out very fine, and she met very fine person, boy, Samarth, and I'm very happy. Okay. And also, it's not only Samarth, but his family. They are also very wonderful. Chetna, Yatinder, and everybody. And Chachi ji and everybody, you know, because they are, I think, 30-some people, right? Yeah. Right, so hard to take everybody's name. But yeah, but we saw when we went to the engagement party and how happy all people were. So that made me very happy. So thank you. Okay. Okay, and lastly, let me thank all my friends who came to help me with everything. And without them, we couldn't do this beautiful function. And all the friends. And also, I thank all my families. People, my sister and her husband came from all the way from Orlando. And my sister and her husband and her family came from Baltimore. And my in-laws, they came from India and also from Chicago and way far, and also from Baltimore. So I'm thanking everyone who came to celebrate my daughter's wedding. Thank you.
A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for the bride's parents. And I'm going to ask Reshma to come out to the center of the dance floor and join her father for the father-daughter dance.
नगमे हैं शिकवे हैं इससे हैं बातें हैं नगमे हैं शिकवे हैं इससे हैं बातें हैं बातें भूल जाती हैं यादें
You already know what it is. Now watch me whip. Now watch me nay nay. Okay. Now watch me whip, whip. Watch me nay nay. Why me do it? Now watch me whip. Kill it. Watch me nay nay. Okay. Now watch me whip, whip. Watch me nay nay. Can you do the stanky leg? Do the stanky leg. 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 Now break your legs. Break 'em. Break your legs.
Baby, bye, bye, bye. Don't really wanna make it tough. I just wanna tell you that I had enough. It might sound crazy, but it ain't no lie. Baby, bye, bye, bye.
पापा की परी हूँ मैं मेरे लिए जो बना है ये जहाँ तुझको है पाना मुझे मुश्किल है फूलों जैसा मेरा दिल है आकर देख ले पापा की परी हूँ मैं
One more round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, moving right along, if I could have the bride and groom come out to the center of the dance floor for their first dance.
नहीं सामने नहीं सामने ये अलग बात है नहीं सामने
Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, the bride and groom. And next up, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to invite up the groom's brother, Sparsh, to say a few words. Give him a big round of applause.
It's a little delayed, but on behalf of the Gola family, I'd like to thank everyone for coming out tonight on this most auspicious occasion. Thank you. To those of you who don't know me, you probably shouldn't be here. And to those of you who do, you're welcome. Not only do we have the honor of being Samarth's best man, I'm also his favorite brother and oldest friend. Trying to cry. And to be quite honest, until very recently, I was probably his only friend. So looking around the room, it makes me feel really happy that he finally found some of his own. So good job, Smith. A few months ago, he told me that I had only a 5-minute window to make a speech because he didn't want people to be bored. But I guess he was right by how this is going so far. And I can't really promise that it'll be that short, but I'll try to make it as short and sweet as I can, just like me. So now to begin. Anyways, Samarth and I met about 27 years and 9 months ago. We were actually introduced by our parents, so Mom and Dad, thank you for that. And since the very first time I met him, I've always thought of him as a role model, and I've always wanted to follow in his footsteps, no matter how fast he tried to run away from me. And I know right now, most of you are probably thinking, why would anyone want to be like Samarth? And to be honest, when I first sat down to write this speech, I couldn't think of anything either. But after several weeks of brainstorming and research, I called Nishant and his team, and we found some stuff. So I'd like to share with you guys just a few short stories that kind of highlight, the qualities that really make Samarth really special, and I'm sorry, crying. And why I have so much respect for him. The first is that he's very disciplined. Anyone who knows him, that once he sets his mind to something, it always gets done. No matter how big or small the task, he always gets done and does it well. And he's also freakishly efficient. So, one story I can think of is when my parents tried to teach us how to read. He was about 2, and by the time he was 3, he was already reading at like first grade level. And I was really jealous and wanted to be like him, so I would imitate him when I was reading. I just memorized the stories. I didn't know what I was doing. So like my mom told me she would switch the books out or put them backwards, upside down. I still followed the words through because I wanted to be like Samarth. So, and it's kind of scary. Even at the age of 3, I think he'd already perfected his signature head shake. Like, bro, that's not right. I know you've all probably seen it. So, yeah. And the second thing about him I really, admire about him, he's not afraid to speak his mind. It doesn't matter who's involved or whose feelings are hurt. He'll always say what he's thinking. And yeah, I really respect that about him. One story I can think of is when Samarth was 5, my mom was taking us to the playground and he wanted to go swinging. That day it was really nice out, so all the swings were full. There was parents everywhere with their kids. And I remember there's one mom was taking the swing that Samarth wanted. And like I said, when he wants something, he gets it. So I remember he goes up to the mom, taps on the shoulder, and he says, excuse me, you're too fat, you're gonna break the swing. This playground is for kids. And I can still remember the look on that mom's face. I mean, and it's normal, people get mad at him a lot, but at the end of the day, he really had a point, and he was probably right. Another quality is that Samarth refuses to lie. Now, he might stretch the truth or leave out really, really important details, but he will never flat out lie. Again, the story I have for this is when we were in high school, Where's my high school people at? You guys know this. So we were about 16, just had our learners. We weren't supposed to have any passengers in the car, but we did anyway because we were cool, I guess. We probably came home from McDonald's. We weren't even doing anything that special. But so we're driving home. My mom calls Samar. She says, "What are you guys doing?" He's like, "We're driving home." Of course, to being honest. And he's like, She's like, "Who's you with?" He's like, "Oh, 1 second." He goes, "Spurge, how many people are in this car?" And so it's like, he couldn't even tell my mom that we had our friends with him. So again, that's pretty fun. And I'll share one more story. Even though Samarth can be really mean and crucial at times, really deep down, he's actually pretty soft and caring. And he really, those who are close to him, there's really no limit to what he will do for them. And even though we're only 60 seconds apart, he's always treating me like we were more like 60 months apart. So I appreciate that, taking care of me. An example of this is like our daily school routine. I remember from elementary all the way through maybe even med school sometimes. He always made sure his homework was done on time and really early so that I had time to copy it after my afternoon nap. Yeah. And he also knew that he had to get up an extra 30 minutes early so he could use the bathroom first and pack both of our lunches. So thank you. This is your fault. I know, even though these are just like some small short stories, I think, it kind of shows how much of an impact Samarth has had in my life. And if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be half the man I am today. And thank you, Huad. And I know Samarth's probably thinking half of me is probably a full man anyway. And now that, we're going to separate ways, and I'm forced to be an adult now, I just want to request that you, stop worrying about me and take care of Reshma the way you have done with me, and you guys will be really happy together. Even though I've only known Reshma for 2 years and 9 months, I knew immediately how amazing she was and how well you guys complement each other. It's kind of gross at times. And even though she truly deserves nothing but the best, I guess you'll have to do for now. And to Reshma, all I want to say is that I'm really excited to have you join our crazy family. Woo! And I can't thank you enough for all you've done too, for taking Samarth off our hands for one, for giving me all the leftovers when you guys go out to eat, for backing me up when he picks on me for no reason, and most importantly for having such really, really good-looking friends. Where's the bridesmaids? I'll actually be down to take more pictures later with them, whenever they're ready. And to end on a more serious note, I'm actually getting pretty hungry, so I'm gonna wrap it up. So say I love you guys, and I hope you the best, and can't wait to celebrate tonight.
Moving right along, we are going to bring up some of the groomsmen. They are actually doing a dance performance, a bunga performance. Give them a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? All right, I need a lot of energy for this performance. How's everybody doing tonight? All right, listen up. Out of all the boys, out of the groomsmen, Samarth is the most handsome, the most energetic, and the most smooth. So, naturally, when we get to perform for him, there's nothing we can do to match up. So all we can do is give him this ode to your smoothness, your handsomeness, and your sexiness. Now, Reshma, I don't want you to feel left out. This performance is a representation of what Samarth wants to do up here for you. Except, how many of us are? 1, 2, 3, 4, Shark counts for 2, so 6. 6 of us. All for you. Think of us as 6 Samarth.